Okay, all right. Today we're going to touch on product rule. Okay, so you use it when you have a multiplication of two terms. The first term we always call it U, the second term we call it V. All right, the trick is to differentiate the first term, put down the second term, differentiate the second term, and then put down the first term. So in terms of like a formula, it will look like this. Differentiate the first term, du dx, put down the second term, and you plus. Differentiate the second term, and then you put down the first term. Now, just like law of indices, when you multiply, it becomes a plus, all right? Like the power, when you multiply, it becomes a plus. It just follow like the law of indices. So let's do it. Okay, we can split it into four parts. So first part is differentiate the first term. Now the first term is this. So when we differentiate the first term, okay, we will have negative 2x. Yes. And then we put down the second term. Plus, differentiate the second term using chain rule. Bring down the power minus 1, differentiate the inside. Okay, differentiate the second term, and then you put down the first term. Okay, now if you have problem doing this, right, what you do is you can write down u is actually 1 minus x squared, v is 1 plus 4x cubed. Okay, differentiate the first term. You can write it into four parts, then later just insert it into the so-called formula. So you differentiate the first part, you get this. And differentiate the second part, you will have 3 bracket 1 plus 4x bracket 4. So it's exactly the same as what I wrote above, but you can break it into four parts. Now, you get 1 mark for doing this, and the final 1 mark will be taking out the highest common factors. Okay, let's simplify this first. The 4x term, let's put it behind. So I multiply 3 and 4 will be 12. Okay, I put this term in front. The purpose is the 1 plus 4x term, you put it behind. Okay. Now we factorize out the common factors, the highest common factors. Again, the highest for this part here and this part here, the highest common factors is 2. Okay, no more already, right? Then the highest common factor for these two terms will be 1 plus 4x squared. Yes. So how do you do factorization? It's a division. You take this divided by this. So if I divide, I get negative x. If I divide, I get 1 plus 4x. If I divide, I get 6 bracket 1 minus x squared. If I divide, I get 1. So all I need to do, one final step, is to simplify the red brackets, and we are done. So let's do the x squared term. Minus 4x minus 6x, minus 4x squared minus 4x squared minus 6x squared minus 10x squared. Then I'll look for the x term, minus x. Now look for the constant term, plus 6. Okay, so this is how we do the product rule.